I hope all of you go doing well. I request you to see my previous video, that is add table rows using JQuery. Guys, now in this video I will show you how to edit, delete and update data in table. So let's move on. All you have to do, open your Sublime Text editor, create HTML file, build a form and table, and follow me with the jQuery code. So guys, this is Sublime Text and this is a HTML file that I created already. That name is form to table, and the previous video I show you how to create a form and how to create a table, and using jQuery how to add data in table. So guys, I request you to see my previous video, that is add table rows using jQuery. So now I'll go for edit, delete and update table row using jQuery. So let's move on. So first of all, I have to add a td in append so that we can add some action in the table row. So add action, that name is and then we have to add another td to add our buttons. So there is a button check and we have to add a delete button. So the class name will be vtn Johnser, vtn large and vtn delete, and the type of the button will be button. So let's move the browser and refresh it, and we need to add some value for this and save it. Now you can see that we have action name delete. Now clicking this button, there is no action is happening, so we have to do this work. Now I have to create a function. First of all, we have to concern about the body, because we will search a query in the body and with the onClick function. So I have to add the delete button, because the class name of the delete button is button delete, so I add button delete. Now I have to add a function without any name and delete the argument, because we don't need any argument. Now I have to mention the check name which I want to delete. So I want to delete the tier tag because the data of the button is on the tier tag. So I mention or this tier tag add the method remove to remove the value. So save it and refresh the browser and add some value and save it and click the button and you can see we successfully delete the option. So let's move on the edit. So we are going to go for an edit. First of all, we have to add a button name is edit. So we copy this button and paste it and change the name edit. So let's move on the browser and save data that you can see edit and delete. So we have to change the color of the edit. So you can add info and you can also add some margin to the right so that this look like good. Refresh it and save the value. You can see we have a separate button edit and delete. If you click the delete edit button, there is no action happen because we were not doing anything with the edit button. If we delete the delete button, you can see this is successfully deleted. So let's move in the delete. First of all, we have to set a query in the body and add a on click method and add the edit button and our edit button class name is button edit. So we have to edit btn dot edit. So and then we have a hidden function. First of all, we have to know that if we edit um, if you want to edit this value and this value, we have to take this value in a variable name and edit value email value. So create a variable name. Okay, now I have to take the value this dot parents tag is here, we already know that. So attribute name is, so our attribute name is data name dot equal to name. So we have to hit data name. Let's copy this because we need another variable name email and we have to change the data name to data email. So we already have the two variable name and email and we have this data. Now we have to add the input box in this name and email value. So find this variable using find method. We have to find the location of the value of this name. So name the tag td, and the equation of this td is location is 0, because this Najmul name is on location 0 index, so I write 0 and add the HTML with import box and add a name. There will be edit text, and also add a value which will be a name, because we add this value to this name and then we add this one here. So let's copy it and paste it, because we need another one that is called email, and the location of this email is index name is 1, so we modify it to 1 and name it to edit email, and we have to add email to this place. So we already find the value of this two index. Now we have to update the value. Guys, we need to consider about this, that if we click the edit button, that we can find another button that is update. So we have to add a button in the edit function. So the location of the update for button will be index number 2. So let's move on with this, and the parent tag will be tier, and the location will be td tag 2. So we'll have to prepend the button and name it to update. Type will be button, and the class will be vtn class will be vtn info, vtn update mr3. That's it. And we have to refresh the browser and input the value of this box and click the save button. You can see this edit button. Guys, I hope there's a problem that we have problem with the HTML, and we have to wait find. So now if we refresh and we click the edit button, you can see we can edit, but there is another problem, that we see that the edit button also in there. So we have to hide this button dot hide, um, and button update and add button LG. So now if we click the edit button, you can see we can edit, but the thing is when if we click the update button, we can't update this value. So we have to work with the update button. So we have to create another function and set a query in the body, and with the on click method and add the update button class, and you can see that our update button class name is button update. So now we have to add a function. So for this update, we have to do we have to check this input value in a variable, and then we have to update in the table. So let's start with the variable, and we have to find the input box from the parent stack tier, and name it to name dot value. And now we have to copy and paste this because we need another variable name is email, and all we have to change is just the name of the input is, sorry, we have to edit this name with the edit text edit email, because we have to take this input box value, so that we name it to edit text. So now I have to add the value, add this variable value um, to this index number, and the index number is 0. So let's move on with this. This dot parents tr dot find td tag index number is 0 dot text. We have to add the text, and the text will be this name variable, because all of the data is in this variable. So name, we have to copy this and paste this, because we have to add the index number 1 to email. So I have to now do the data name. So So add a attribute to the tier tag and copy and paste this, and we have to add the data name to this variable name, and also change the email to email. Now I have to do another things, that is, if you click the update button, then we see which button in the display. So all I have to do is to initial I have to find the edit button, because after the update we need to show the edit button, and copy and paste this, and we have to show, sorry, it will be edit button. Now we have to add, now we have to remove the update button. So now I have done with the update button, and save it and refresh your browser, add some value, and click the edit button and edit it to a small hack, and change this email also, and update, click the update button, and you can see the value is successfully updated. And if we click the delete button, and this all the value will be delayed. Now I will recheck all of these things. So name John, and change it John gmail.com, and save it, and you can see the value in this table. If you click the edit button, and you have the option to edit John, copy, and you can also update the value. If you click the delete button, the value will be deleted. So guys, don't worry with the JQuery code. I'll provide all the code in the description box. And thank you for watching.